Hey guys, it's Isabella Illustrations here and welcome to a new video. Today's video is going to be a school-related video. I'm starting my second year of college. As you guys know, I am in college studying animation right now. And yeah, so our next semester is going to start August 18th. I wanted to make a video showing you guys the apps I use for school. Now that I have a system and have worked what my system is and what apps I like to use, I thought now was an appropriate time to show you guys and recommend some apps that I think are great. I use my iPad now for everything if I can, for taking notes, for reading PDF files, or whatever the teacher will give us, and it's very helpful. I bring my iPad everywhere, so having it have all my notes in one place, all the readings, all the stuff that I need for school, it helps me be able to do schoolwork anywhere I go, not forget things. And that's a big thing with me being anxious, is I don't need to be worrying about, oh no, I forgot my notebook at home for this class or whatever. So it's a lot easier for me to have everything in one place, and the iPad certainly helps me and my anxiety feel less. So let's get to it. So I have this folder here called School, and all the apps I use for school are here, of course. The first app I use for school is Omnivox. Omnivox is an app that the school tells us to get when we registered and whatnot. So it's an app that basically connects us to the school, and it's really great. It has a lot of amazing features. We can contact the teachers via Omio, which this is where we get the messages or send messages and whatnot to teachers, so we don't have to get their emails, which is a lot easier, because getting all your teachers' emails and then being able to email them is a hassle. Once I have registered, all of my teachers pop up here on the Teachers tab, and I can send them a Mayo whenever I want. So I can ask them a question if I'm at home and I'm confused with homework, and I can ask them a question pretty much any time of day, so I don't have to worry about waiting till the next class to talk to them or ask them a question if I'm unclear on instructions. So this is very helpful and very de-stressing if I can just right away send a message to a teacher like this. If I'm going to be late because of a doctor's appointment or whatnot, this is very helpful too. So yep, I absolutely love this feature. We have an announcements tab if the teachers put up announcements, documents in case they give us PDFs. Then we have assignments, where the assignments are, the grades, where the grades appear, an event calendar, which I don't check very often, website links in case the teachers give us, absence counter and whatnot. We have a forum, but I don't really use it, and I have 0 online classes this semester. But last semester I had 1 online class, so that would have been there. And then there's services like canceled classes, where it basically tells you what classes are canceled, so that's good. My course schedule is currently here, but I do put it into my Google Calendar instead, which I will show you guys later. But yeah, this is really good. It shows you a lot of like what happens with holidays. Sometimes the days get mixed up, so that's helpful. This is documents and messages. We get documents and stuff from the college to read sometimes. Then we have final grades and R score, which is just like the grades and the menu, like the transcript and whatnot. Then we get notifications for certain things, online forms that we have to fill out, payment center, which is for paying for the semester. We have also a progression chart, which tells us all the classes we have to do in order to graduate. It tells us which ones are to do, which ones are completed, and which ones are in progress. So this is very helpful to see how much stuff I still have to do, which is a lot, but I like this. Then you can get a reduced fare Opus card. An Opus card is basically for public transit. Students like me who don't drive, we typically take the bus and the metro. So this is definitely helpful. I get a student discount, so that's really great for my parents. They're helping me out with college, so that's great. Then we have student ID cards, surveys, and votes, tuition tax forms, and blah, blah, blah. So yeah, that's Omnivox. And the next app I would like to talk about is CallANote. CallANote is the note-taking app I swear by. Not only can I take notes, I can also get PDFs of the readings from my teachers and put them in here. And I can also put the PowerPoints and turn them into PDFs, which I can also put on CallANote. And just basically everything that the teachers will send us digitally that I can turn into a PDF, I can basically put on CallANote. So even the notes that are done through PowerPoint sometimes, it's very good to have the notes on the PowerPoint so I don't have to rewrite them sometimes. So if the teacher shares the PowerPoints with the notes, I sometimes just highlight the important things without having to write notes, which is super easy and super fun for me. It's a lot less stressful if you don't have to completely write the notes, because sometimes keeping up with the teacher is hard. So, alright guys, so the second app I use is CallANote. CallANote is a note-taking app, and not just can I take notes on here, but I can also take PDFs that I get from my teachers and put them on CallANote. So I can take notes that were done on PowerPoints, put them in here. I can also put readings on here through PDF files, and that is super fun, so I can have all of the stuff that I need for class that the teachers share with us on CallANote in my class folders, because I make folders. So let me show you guys. So this is a free app. Unlike Notability and all these other apps, you don't have to pay $20 for it, which is great. This thing does basically everything and more that those apps do, and I absolutely adore it. If you're a student, you should definitely get this. The person who created it is also a college student, so please give her some love. It's just amazing, this app. So I've color-coded stuff from last semester or the semester before, and the stuff that's for this semester are in red, so they're empty folders currently. But yes, I've made a folder for every class I'm currently having. I'm currently going to be taking Principles of Animation 1, French. I'm going to be taking another English course called The Story of Love. Taking another gym course, which is going to be a Pilates, and I'm taking another ethics course, which is called Worldviews. So, yeah, I've put all of these folders and prepared to put notes or whatever I need for those classes in there. There are also lots of free templates on this application, so you can get all these free, cute little things for absolutely nothing. If you write new note, you can see that there's different types of lined, squared, dotted. There's all kinds of different patterned pages you can pick from, but there's also free templates, as I said, so you can get all these cute templates. They update every once in a while, which is cool, and I really love writing my notes with these. I think they're so cute. There are even some monthly planners you can use, to-do lists, weekly planners. I absolutely love these, and I use them all the time. Then there's the Import PDF, which you go to your Files app on the iPad, and you can put the PDFs onto CallANote. I've also downloaded some PowerPoints too, like this one, so I can write notes on them, I can highlight the things that I find are important, and this is super fun. It's super good. Like, even if I've taken this PowerPoint like here with the notes, it's good to highlight what's important or what I find important, and sometimes I write little notes to make me just simplify certain things that are a bit complicated. So, yep, I really enjoy this. It works with the Apple Pencil, so I'm able to have all kinds of fun with it. You can pick all kinds of different colors for your pens. You can adjust opacity, width, whatever you want. You can do pencil, highlighter, and again, we have all these colors. Then there's this lasso tool, where if you write something down, you can use your Apple Pencil. And what you have to do is pick it, and you can move it wherever you want. I've used this a ton of times. Instead of rewriting a note in a different place, just being able to move it is really helpful, and I absolutely love this. Not only can you duplicate it, copy, cut, you can do all kinds of different things, and this is super fun and convenient. Also, this app allows you to change the background. My background is Fluttershy and Discord, mainly because I love the colors, but also because I love them. They're so cute. So yeah, you can change the backgrounds. You can erase. You can add text. You can put a ruler. You can turn on the draw with the finger feature. And yeah. So there's all these cool things you guys can do with this app. You can even voice record stuff. You can even add stuff like photos. You can check here all the pages, and you can delete them, move them, change paper or template. You can do basically whatever you want, and you can even add a page. So this is a super great app, and I highly recommend it to you guys. I've been using this for the last semester. I started using this, and I absolutely love it. I put all of my important stuff here, even my important college stuff that I have to do every semester is all here and written. So, yep, I highly recommend CallANote if you don't have it. The next app would be Google Calendar. As I told you guys, I put all of my classes on here because I put also all of my hobbies when I do important things like showering and whatnot. So like for today, right now, I'm making this video. Or I plan to draw after this. So I plan my days a lot. That's something I really like to do. So yep, I planned when I have to get a locker, or I also put in next week. So yeah, start school Thursday the 18th of August, and I've already put in like some of my classes like Principles of Animation, Worldviews, stuff like that. And I put when it's time for lunch, what time I have to travel, how long it takes me to travel to school, my morning routine, and all that jazz. So basically, I live by Google Calendar. I love planning my days in here, and it's really helpful to keep everything organized. So yeah, I color code everything too, so that's fun. Then we have Word. I use Word for writing essays. It's not the best app out there. The whole reason I use it is because we have a Microsoft account with our school account, so I just use it to write essays because it's the easiest. But to be honest, it's annoying because sometimes it loses your work, and it's so annoying. You have to basically save everything you do every 10 minutes, and it's super annoying. So I don't really recommend this app, but I use it because it's just the most convenient right now. So yeah, I don't highly recommend it, but it's pretty good for the templates sometimes if you need to do double-spaced stuff, so that's good. Grammarly I use to edit my essays. A lot of the time my essays don't need much editing, but even though they might not, I still like to double check and make sure that they're great, because I like to get the best grades possible. I like to do the best work. So Grammarly, I'm using the free version. It's pretty great, the free version. I actually don't mind the free version. I think it's just enough for me as a writer. I'm pretty great in English, so I don't have a problem with writing that much. So the free version is great for me. Personally, I don't believe in paying monthly for stuff like this because some people aren't working and don't have money for all these different streaming services or different subscriptions. So it's kind of getting ridiculous with some of that stuff, but yeah, let's go on to the next thing. Apple has this app called Translate, which is far better than Google Translate. I used to use Google Translate all the time, and the teachers used to say it was bad to use. Now, since I'm taking a French course, though, ever since this app came out, I've been using this app because it's always so accurate. So whenever I need to translate something from English to French or French to English that I don't know, this app is a lifesaver. So if any of you are having problems with languages or just classes to do with languages, I highly recommend this app. Then we have Outlook, which is a Microsoft email app. Sometimes I get emails from my teachers. Very rarely I will. But yeah, I check this occasionally, but very rarely, just in case there's something that is important. But I don't really use this app that much. I prefer to use Mayo for my messages. So yeah, this is just Microsoft Office 365, and yeah, there's not much to say about it. It's okay, it's decent. Then we have PowerPoint. I think PowerPoint's the only app by Microsoft I actually love. The templates are fun. I enjoy making PowerPoints on this. It's so much fun and I enjoy it so much. And I highly recommend this if you guys like making PowerPoints. I find this really easy to use and it has everything I need it to be able to do. So yeah, I'm super happy with it and I highly recommend this app. Then I have Easy Canvas, which I won't turn on because it's not really an app you can turn on unless you're going to use it to draw. It's basically a way to turn your iPad into a second monitor that you can draw on. So basically it turns into a Wacom tablet. But since my iPad is smaller, it's much easier to bring to school. So it's $16, I believe, but you don't pay per month. You pay one price forever, which is super convenient. And out of all the other apps, it's just so much better. And it's, as I said, not monthly. You don't pay monthly, which all the other apps you do. So I can't wait to start using Easy Canvas. I haven't used it yet, but for artists, I think it's definitely something to look into. And then the last app I use for school is Discord. Discord I mainly use for my animation group, basically, on Discord. So all of the kids in our animation program, or at least that are in my year, we all talk to each other via Discord. We talk about homework, we talk about all kinds of different things, we talk about movies, animated stuff. We do a lot of things. We joke around. So yeah, but it's super fun to just be in contact with your peers, ask questions if you have any. So yeah, those are all the apps I use for school and that I'm going to be using for the next semester. So thank you guys for watching this video. Hopefully when I go to my first day of my second year of college, I will make a vlog about it. I know I don't make many school vlogs, and that's just because as a person with anxiety, it's a lot harder to make vlogs during school than I'd thought it would be. So I hope you guys understand that. I will try and make vlogs when I can, when things are less stressful and less intense. So yeah, see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.